the Minnesota School of the Air. These programs are broadcast by tape transcription at 11 o'clock each Monday morning and at 2:15 each Thursday afternoon. Today's story is called Pierre, the Remarkable Prairie Dog.
Hello, I'm John Carter. And this is Pierre, who is a very remarkable prairie dog. The story is really about Pierre, but it's about me, too. You see, I've always wanted a pet of some kind. We live on a farm, and it gets pretty lonely there sometimes. For almost a year, I told my dad and mother that I wanted a pet. I wanted something different from the kind I usually had. Well, this story is about how I got the pet I wanted, but it takes two of us to tell the story. So I'm going to let Pierre tell you his part first. Up! All right, Pierre, I'll go feed the chickens while you tell your part. Goodbye. Up!
Now that John's gone, I better get busy with my part of the story. It began a long, long time ago when I lived in Prairie Dog Town, about a mile from John's father's farm. There were so many of us living there, too. The day I remember best was Thanksgiving Day. The Thanksgiving Day a year ago.
Pierre, you're not eating a thing. What's wrong with you?
I guess I'm not hungry, Molly.
I don't understand it. Indeed, I don't. Why, a few hours ago, all you could talk and think about was how much you would eat. Really, Pierre, there must be something wrong with you.
I guess so.
Are you sick?
I don't think so.
Are you tired?
Not especially.
Did someone hurt your feelings?
Oh, no, Molly. The dogs here are the nicest in the world.
Well, now, I don't want to interfere, Pierre, but really, I do think you should see Dr. Roger Dog. There must be something wrong.
I guess you're right, Molly. There must be something wrong. Dr. Roger, could I see you alone for a little while?
I think that should be arranged. Come on in, Pierre. Nurse, take those prairie puppies into the other room. Now sit down, Pierre. What seems to be the trouble?
I don't know, but there must be something wrong.
Well, here, let me check your heart and your temperature. Put this thermometer under your tongue and hold it there.
I don't think I'm really sick, Doctor.
Now, please, don't try to talk. I'll ask some questions later. Yeah, your heart is beating a little too fast. Are you nervous?
A little.
Oh, that's right. I told you not to talk. Here, I'll take the thermometer. My.
Is it serious?
Well, not really serious. A little high, however. Where do you feel sick?
I don't.
Interesting. Very interesting. Do you sleep well?
Not very. You see, Doctor, there's so many prairie dogs here in Dogtown, and it's so crowded.
Yes, I know, but most prairie dogs like it that way.
I know, but I don't think I like it that way.
Do you eat well?
Oh, that's another thing. I don't even feel like eating. I get awfully hungry, and then I sit down to eat, and there's so many dogs around, I just can't eat.
Very interesting. Now tell me, Pierre, are you nervous? Do noises bother you, things like that?
Not at all. Yeah, well, there is one thing that bothers me. It seems to me I'm always bumping into another dog or knocking some little puppy off its feet when he's just learning to walk, and that scares me.
Well, Pierre, after considering everything, I think you should find a home of your own.
But where can I go, Dr. Roger? Most city people move to the country to get away. Anyway, that's what I've been told.
Well, that's true, and it wouldn't do you much good to go to the city.
And I'm already living in the country.
Well, why don't you go out and dig a home for yourself? You wouldn't have to live in Dogtown, you know. You're very remarkable for a prairie dog, Pierre. You're the only one I've ever known who wanted to live alone.
I know. Well, I guess I better start digging. It seems to me I've been digging and digging for an awful long time. I guess I'll just dig a little further and...
Why, Pierre, Prairie Dog. What do you mean by crashing into our home this way? What's the matter? Couldn't you find the door? Are you hurt?
I'm not hurt, I guess. Honest, Molly, I didn't mean to dig into Dogtown. I was just digging a home for myself. It seems everywhere I dig, I fall into some part of Dogtown.
Well, why do you want a home of your own? Aren't you satisfied with Dogtown? Aren't the puppies and dogs good to you?
Well, everyone's just fine. It's just that I want to be alone. I want to live nearby so I can visit you, but Dr. Rogers says I need to be alone. I'm nervous.
Well, I doubt very much if you'll find a place on this prairie where you won't just dig back into Dogtown. Oh, our town is very large.
I know, but the prairie's big, too. So, well, goodbye. And I'm sorry I bothered you.
Oh, you certainly are a remarkable prairie dog, wanting to live alone. But I hope you find a home of your own. Goodbye, and good luck.
Oh, dear. Where shall I dig now? I walked and walked. I suppose it's just like Molly says. Everywhere I dig, I'll run into a part of Dogtown. And maybe I should try this once more, though. There must be one place on this prairie where prairie dogs haven't already dug homes. This looks like a pretty good spot. See, it's a long way from where Molly was. I might as well try this place. And this is quite an easy place to dig. I hope it's not a part of Dogtown. If I had a place of my own, I could visit in Dogtown, and I go to their parties. But when I wanted to be alone, I could. But this is just the spot. The ground hasn't fallen through yet. I'm going to dig a nice deep home, all for myself. Oh.
Well, hello there, Pierre. Welcome to my office. Don't you like to come through the door?
No. I mean, yes. Oh, dear, what do I mean?
I'm sure I don't know, Pierre.
Dr. Roger, I can't find a home of my own.
Well, I don't understand what that has to do with your falling through the ceiling instead of coming in the door.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Well, pick yourself off the ground and then tell me.
All right. Yeah, there. Now, what was I going to say?
You were going to tell me why you came through the ceiling.
Oh, yeah. Well, you see, I was looking for a place to live. I've tried digging a home all over the prairie, and as soon as I start digging, I fall into some part of Dogtown. So far, I haven't been hurt one bit. But I got so many black and blue spots under my fur, I can hardly move.
Well, that's too bad, Pierre. I'm afraid our plan isn't working out.
No, I'm afraid not. Hey, can't you think of any other way to help me?
I guess you just have to go on the way you have been living. Maybe someday something will happen.
I hope it happens soon. I'm getting more nervous every day. I just want to live alone.
I know. Now you go out and think about things for a while. Maybe you'll be able to figure something out.
I'll do that. And if I do think of something, I'll let you know.
Well, that's fine. And good luck to you.
Goodbye. And I'm awful sorry I fell through the ceiling.
Oh, don't let it bother you. Goodbye.
What to do? Oh, dear, what shall I do?
Look, Dad, there's a prairie dog.
Here comes some people. I think I'll just stand here. And maybe they can help me.
Yes, it's a prairie dog, all right. As soon as he sees us, he'll just run away.
He hasn't run away yet, Dad.
So I see. But he will. I've never known a prairie dog that didn't run when he saw people.
Maybe this one is different.
He certainly seems different, John. I don't understand why he just sits there.
I'm going up there and talk to him, Dad.
All right, but be careful. You may run when you get closer.
All right.
I won't run. I'm going to let John come right over here. He looks like such a nice boy.
Hi, prairie dog. Huff. Hey, Dad, he answered me. Huff, huff. I think he wants to talk some more, don't you?
Yes, he certainly does seem friendly. I can't understand it.
I think he wants to be friends. Prairie dog, would you like to come home with me? Huff, huff, huff. He does, Dad. He does want to come home with me. May I take him home? Could he be my new pet?
I've never heard of anyone having a prairie dog for a pet.
Please.
Well...
I'll take good care of him.
Well, all right.
Look, Dad, he's letting me pet him.
Yes, he certainly is friendly.
Prairie dog, you can come home with me. Aren't you glad? See, Dad, Dad, he's as glad as can be.
Why, look, John. He's running away.
I'm going to run after him. Prairie dog, come here. Hey, Dad, he ran down the hole.
He probably ran back home. Now, come on, John. We'd better get to our home, too. I'm sorry he didn't stay with you.
I don't think he's gone away for good, Dad, though. I'm going to stay right here and wait. If he doesn't come back in a little while, I'll come home.
If you're going to wait, then I'll wait, too. He certainly seemed happy. Maybe he will be back.
I hope so, Dad. He'd make such a wonderful, different pet.
I hope Dr. Roger is in. I'll tell him I'm going to go to John and stay at his house. And then he can tell everybody else. Oh, there he is, sitting at his desk. Dr. Roger, could I talk to you alone for a minute?
Well, of course, Pierre. Now, run along, dogs. I must talk to Pierre.
I found a home.
Well, good for you. Where is it?
It's on a farm. There's a little boy named John, and he wants me for a pet. I'm going right away. Will you tell the others?
I certainly will. And don't forget to come back and visit us once in a while.
Oh, I won't. But I've got to hurry now before he leaves. Goodbye. I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, goodbye, Pierre, and good luck.
I'm really happy now. I got a home all my own.
Look, Dad, here he comes again.
Well, you were right, John. He did come back.
Yes. Come on, Prairie Dog. You and I are going to be friends. Well, that's our story, girls and boys. Pierre came home with me, and we went over a whole list of names, way over 100. And when we came to Pierre, well, he barked so happily, I knew that was his name. And now he has a house all his own. It's our old doghouse with a fresh coat of paint on it. He's dug a hole in the ground underneath, and when he comes out, we have the best times, don't we, Pierre? And one day we got to talking, and I asked Pierre if he wanted to visit his old friends, and he barked like he wanted to. So now he visits them several times each year. He's the happiest prairie dog I've ever seen.
And, John, you're the happiest boy I've ever seen.
Well, who wouldn't be with such a remarkable prairie dog for a pet?
Today's transcribed story play, Pierre the Remarkable Prairie Dog, was written by Alice Rice. In the cast were Mark Spink as Pierre, Shell Goldstein, Irv Fink, and Ann Campbell, all members of the University Radio Guild. This program was produced by Dwayne Zimmerman with music by Mimi Bear. Our engineer was Larry Larson. 1 week from today, we'll bring you Jonathan's Thanksgiving.